Hey Libras, how are you guys doing? I'm gonna do your December reading. I'll be doing a Celtic cross. Let's see. And I don't know if I know I've said it on other signs, but I don't know if I've told y'all that I have a Libra stellium. Can you believe that? I have no Libra in my macros though, so it's really strange to have a stellium and yet no Libra macros. Like my sun, moon, rising, my Venus, nope. But I do have a Libra stellium, so it's so weird once you actually learn your natal chart how different you actually view yourself. You learn yourself a lot more. I think a lot of people could benefit from looking at it. Okay. Oh, I feel like I need to. Oh, it drives me nuts when they want to keep talking. Okay. Because I can feel it when they want to say more. Somebody else got that beneath them. God, I don't know. I think it was Cancer? Gemini, maybe. Got a Hermit beneath you. When I see some similar cards in the same positions, or in like say like in your environment, we have the Knight of Wands. You've got two different people that the Knight of Wands is the overall outcome, and here you are getting it in your environment. It makes you wonder if you might want to check your astro macros. You know, that is really strange. That is so weird. I mean, because it's like you look kind of like sad here, but then you definitely are still, it's like you're trying to like, okay, I feel like it looks like you're trying to come into like an agreement, or you're starting like a relationship, but something is off with you currently, you know, like this is you, the Two of Cups, but yet this is also you. So I feel like some of you are just not in your power currently. You know what I mean? Like you're something that new that you wanted to start, something you had passion about, passion project or relationship is not working. And you know, you have the Seven of Wands crossing you. That is your, this is your obstacle, okay? And when it's crossing you, it's both. So, I mean, that can be bravery and courage, but it can also be like anxiety and embarrassment and like, I think some of you are trying to fight for something or trying to start something new, and you kind of are going to be a little bit defensive about it because of the way the situation is working out. You may be having to go out on a limb and risk everything to offer a relationship with someone, maybe. And maybe like currently it's like it isn't happening. That's just the weirdest thing. So get the Ace of Wands reversed, yet this is also you. And your environment is the Knight of Wands. Okay, I think some of you want to take a risk on this person, but what's happening is they're doing it instead. Because if that's in your environment, they're coming towards you. And, you know, you're definitely agreeing to it, that's for sure. Now, in the overall outcome, you have the King of Wands, which is someone who is fearless and charming and a great leader. In the near future, though, you have the Sun reversed, which is really not like what I think you hoped it would be. You know, if you have the Sun reversed in the near future, obviously is like, it can be a lot of things. It can be things not working out. It can be pessimism. It can be depression. It can be something that was new that was starting again, kind of like the Ace of Wands. Something didn't happen. This can even go so far as to be abortion, miscarriage, stillbirth, or not being pregnant when you thought that you were, or the other person, you know. And in the recent past, this came on. This is something very fast that happened. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it could be for some of you. Maybe some of you had a fling and you didn't expect it to happen too fast, and maybe you ended up thinking that you were pregnant and you weren't, or you know, are not going to go through with it. Maybe that's why you have the Ace of Wands reversed and you're really kind of like fighting over the situation because it's hard on you to figure out what was best for you. If you have the Hermit beneath you, you've definitely been thinking over what's happened. You've been, you know, kind of shining a light to that situation, trying to figure out what's going on. Now you have the Page of Wands crowning you, reversed, which is, it's like, this is what you're reaching for or what you haven't attained yet, or the best thing that can happen. And the Page of Wands reversed, that can even mean like evil news. That's like what the old-timey meaning can be, you know, evil news, bad news, something not good. You know, some of you guys may have had a miscarriage and you didn't want it to happen. Or something happened the way you didn't want it to happen. Now, having the King of Wands upright can be great, but the Emperor reverse wanted to come out right next to it, which can be somewhat negative. We've got the Three of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. Sometimes that can mean that the King of Wands may not be the best person you're dealing with, but what I love a lot is when Spirit shows me that because of something bad and injustice, then you end up getting something good just despite that bad person or that bad situation. So you may end up having some wonderful energy coming in because of something bad that's happened. You know, you may be dealing with kind of an abusive person, and then at the same time, you might be able to stand your ground. You might be that King of Wands yourself. You know, you might be fearless and a leader and taking charge of your life. You might also be attracting that person into your life as a partner, you know. I definitely want to clarify it. Why is the Sun reversed there? And why is the King of Wands? Ooh, okay. Let's see. The Knight of Wands reversed. Oh, I've been seeing a lot of negative fire energy coming out and stuff. And it's just, I know everyone always sees Sag energy as positive, but it can be dangerous when it's not in the right balance, you know? Got Seven of Wands here for the Sun reversed, and that's, oh God, okay. That's so crazy because that's right here, you know? A challenge. It's some kind of like, you're having to be brave about something. You're having to stand up to something and persevere through something that is not easy for you. We've got the Three of Coins and we've got the Two of Wands. That can be foundations and new beginnings and working together with other people. But we also have, when I asked why the King of Wands there, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. Which that can be like something frustrating, something delayed and not working out right. So, oh, that is so weird. Ugh. Okay. I want to pull a few more because I'm still like, come on. The Ten of Cups right there. That's good. Got the Nine of Coins reversed. Two of Cups. Four of Coins. And then Four of Wands, which is good. I'm seeing some good cards showing up. It's just that you're having to go through something really difficult to get there, you know? If you've got someone that you love right now that you're working with, and yet you have something else that didn't work out or isn't working out, you know, definitely watch your astro macros. I've been seeing a lot of people having some strange energy with exes bothering them. Like, even if they're moving on or having a good time and having new love in their life, have a new King of Wands, you may still have this Knight of Wands coming around and bothering you. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. But I see Ten of Cups. I see Four of Wands. This is beautiful family energy. It really is. You know? I just feel like you're having to go through hell and back to get there. Like, it just looks like, you know, you're fighting for your rights. Like, you're really standing up, doing what you feel is best for you. But it's not easy. Okay. Let's see if the Druid Animal Oracle card can help us out any. At least the King of Wands is upright in the, what do you call it, the outcome, because I don't want to see too much of this negative fire. Getting burned out of seeing it tonight's crazy. Okay, nice. We have the Ram, and that is a breakthrough. That is victory through breakthrough and getting to your roots, being rooted and grounded, even if you're having to climb a lot of heights of trials or success. Now we have the Hare reverse, which might mean that you need to get some balance. The Dog reverse too, same thing. Some of y'all might just need some balance in when to act and when not to. You don't want to be eager to please a cruel owner with the Dog reverse, but you also don't want to, you know, spend too much time in your head and just thinking about the spiritual matters or the logical matters, or spending time just, you know, in the make-believe world. You know how we can spend so much time ruminating that we're in our head so much that we're not living our life, okay? So you don't want to do that. And I've got the Cat upright at the bottom of the deck, which means you can judge in your own time. I know I told another sign this. Instead of spending so much time in your head and trying to figure something out that you cannot figure out, let those pieces fall in when they're ready, and don't judge it. Don't just observe it. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to put the pieces together. Just let these things come as they come. Your body's very smart and more aware than you realize. And as your body shows you these, as your spirit, you know, gives you these psychic intuitive flashes, let yourself judge as time goes by. Like, just observe for now. Don't try to figure it out. And I think you'll get through it better. You don't want to spend too much time overthinking it, because overthinking spiritual concepts or even logical concepts can almost lead to delusion or just wasting your life focusing on the other side when you need to be living this life now, you know? And this reverse is definitely something testing your loyalties, testing what, you know, those around you as well. Who's loyal to you, and how loyal are you to them? And are you eager to please a cruel owner? You know, it talks about how like dogs can be, you know, you've seen those dogs, like even if they're beaten and whipped and mistreated, they still keep coming back because they love their owner. They don't want to leave. You don't want to do that with your life, okay? You know, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, let's see. Wow, that's nice. I am starting to make my own little cards. I haven't finished them yet, but I was making even some traditional tarot mixed in with like some relationship phrases and stuff, and I got the Sun upright. So you definitely have beautiful, it even says pregnancy, truth, luck, success, fun, joy, optimism, and freedom. It's my own little card I made. And, you know, you've got it there. You got the Sun reversed right here, okay? So if you guys are going through something hard right now, you know, it will pass. Everything in life is transitory, okay? You do definitely have what it takes to make that breakthrough. I do think that's why you have the Seven of Wands twice. It's because you're really having to fight for that breakthrough. You know, like it's taking a lot of energy and a lot of courage for you to do this. And it's okay. You know, we all have these kind of lessons and times in our life. And you know, I think if you look, right now, there's so much fire energy going on, and people are having to deal with other people that can hurt them in this fiery energy. But we will have a very grounding Capricorn energy entering soon. We've got, which is wonderful, we got some good grounding earth energy with this. And I'll read this in a minute. Now, let me see. Mercury enters Cap on December 6th. We've got Venus entering it on the 9th. We do have an airy full moon in Gemini on the 7th. And then we have the Sun entering Cap on the 21st, a new moon in Cap on the 23rd. Some of you guys want to set intentions with that new moon for new beginnings on the 23rd, or something grounding and stable for you, okay? We do have Jupiter entering Aries on the 20th, which gives us some good fire energy that rewards positive, brave, courageous, creative endeavors. And we do have Mercury going retrograde on the 29th. So just make good use of this energy that's coming. Oh, that's so pretty. It's funny because I had told the last sign I was doing that no matter how many times I shuffle the good tarot, the same ones want to come out the same for you. Like, I know I've gotten this one for someone recently. It's weird. I've had this deck for so long, and the same few cards will speak so much more than others. And I'm like, I want to see the other ones. Or I may do, what do you call it? the Akashic Tarot next time for the little informational one I read at the end, because I'm going to be using the Akashic Tarot for my readings for 2023 that you can buy on my Etsy shop. Isn't that so pretty? I love the stag energy. I just do. Okay, Ace of Earth. Prosperity in its purest form. Concrete results in the physical world. Abundance made manifest. I recognize the many forms of abundance and plenty, and I align myself with success. I can generate gold from the resources I have at my fingertips. I make an impact. The essence of prosperity is taking form in the material world. Wow, that's really nice, because I really do think that, and then having the cat at the bottom of the deck is encouraging you guys to be grounded, be in the physical world, you know. You may have had a lot of hard things coming or that you've been dealing with, but you have even more beautiful things down the line, okay? I hope y'all enjoy it this December. I do. And I do hope that you have some wonderful people in your life. It looks like some of you do have a beautiful relationship going on. You may just be dealing with some other things, you know, that have been bothering you, but hopefully you'll get through that, okay? I do love you, and I bless you. Until next time.